Hi everyone, so this is my day 18 review of the Ultimate Reset, and today was kind of tough for me. So there was a big community event happening, and I ended up not going for many reasons, and that's partly why I didn't go home for Easter. There was going to be way too much food temptation, and I'd have to bring like a gallon of distilled water at least. I drink so much water, and my packet of supplements. So I wouldn't really be able to, well, I wouldn't be able to eat, and I'd have to have timers on my phone. So that's not exactly super fun for me. I'm not a party animal right now. So this was pretty tough. And instead, I woke up and I got my yoga in, and I had my giant, beautiful fruit plate, and then I just got to work. And, I just knew I'd regret it if I went, and I knew I'd regret going home for Easter too, because it's just so hard for me to go to big family events and not indulge a little bit. And like that's totally fine to indulge a little bit, especially if you're like working all the time, working your butt off. But since I'm totally 100% dedicated to this cleanse, I knew that I had to stick to it. So I decided not to do that. And it's hard on the weekends, and I've talked about this before. When you do go out on weekends, it's mostly food or drinks, or you're cooking and you're drinking and you're having popcorn, watching a movie. So it all revolves around food, right? So it has been really tough. We haven't really been going out. When I say we, I mean my boyfriend and I on the weekends, and we actually do things because he's in school full time. But it's tough actually staying home when you don't even realize how much you actually do go out. And for this cleanse, it has been a little bit of a difficulty staying in for 3 weeks. But all in all, I know I'm going to regret it if I end up going to things like this. So anyway, I had my fruit in the morning. For breakfast, for lunch, I had a spinach salad, mostly spinach. I had to add some field greens in there. I had my yummy heirloom tomatoes. They're like baby ones, and I only got the orange ones, and they're so good. They add so much flavor. And I put cucumber and a fourth of an avocado in it, which makes everything better. And so I had my miso dressing on there too. And my snack, I had half a scoop of chocolate vegan Shakeology and then a small green apple. I always look forward to this every single day for my snack because it's kind of like my pick me up. It's like my coffee, but it's not. So dinner, though, was something I'd never tried in my life or even heard of. I didn't know it even existed. It's called a fennel bulb. I mean, you probably heard of it, but I know it sounds disgusting. It was a roasted fennel bulb, but it was actually kind of good. And fun fact, it smelled like licorice, and it kind of tasted like crunchy licorice, and it looked like onion rings. So I also had a side of asparagus and broccoli with just some olive oil drizzled on top and some sea salt. But for the roasted fennel bulb, I strongly urge you to try new foods because I was actually pleasantly surprised, and this is actually very easy to make. And I got it at Whole Foods. It looked really weird. You cut off the green things coming off the top. You kind of cut it like an onion, but you put like the rings on a baking sheet, and you mix it with olive oil first, and then some salt in a small bowl, and then you lay it out on a baking sheet and bake it for like 30 minutes until it's like golden brown. And so that was really good with the veggies. I think by itself it would be a little too overpowering, the licorice taste, but it was actually pretty good. And I strongly urge you to try new things. And that's my tip for the day, is to try a vegetable you've never tried, or try a fruit you've never tried, and see how you like it, because you can add it into your diet. You don't necessarily have to keep taking foods out, but just adding healthy foods in. And I've noticed that in this cleanse, there are so many recipes that I'm going to be trying even when I'm not on my cleanse. So I'm really excited, and I know that I'm still going to be like 90% vegan, and I love all the recipes so far. Some of them I've kind of shied away from, but I've tried as many as I possibly can. So anyway, that was my day 18 review. I'm on day 19 now, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.